Marvel's been giving a lot of female characters the spotlight lately, and this leak says that they might be building towards something big. When all the male characters are possessed, the first fully female Marvel team working with the newly founded Sword will come together to save them. Before we start, let me just reiterate that although this leak is coming from the same place that leaked Avengers Infinity War and Endgame, this could always be wrong, so take it with a grain of salt. However, it seems to be very accurate, so there could be spoilers about the plot of Captain Marvel 2. Also, if you're interested, I already covered the leaks on the first episode of the Falcon and the Winter Soldier show, The Eternals, Thor Love and Thunder, and both Spider-Man plot leaks, so you should go watch those videos after this. The links will all be in the description. It's said that Marvel Studios has had meetings with multiple female directors to helm the flick. While a release date still hasn't been officially announced, Captain Marvel 2 will most likely come out in 2022, as part of Phase 5. Details include that Sword is the central focus of the movie, and that Samuel L. Jackson and Kobe Smulders are returning to reprise their respective roles as Nick Fury and Maria Hill. Ben Mendelsohn and Jude Law are also returning as their respective characters, the Skrull leader Talos and the Kree known as Yon-Rogg. I'm planning to do a giveaway when we hit 500 subscribers, so if you want to be entered to win, hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications, leave a like and comment on this video, and if you want, stay tuned till the end where I'll go into more details on it. The plot of the film is said to be dealing with Brie Larson back as Carol Danvers, who's an official agent of S.W.O.R.D. In the Marvel comics, S.W.O.R.D. is S.H.I.E.L.D., but in space, the Sentient World Observation and Response Department, where Danvers assembles the A-Force to fight against a massive cosmic threat. It's claimed that the A-Force members in Captain Marvel 2 include Ms. Marvel, who's getting a Disney Plus series, She-Hulk, who's also getting a Disney Plus series, Spider-Woman, which has been rumored to be in Spider-Man 3, and Feige wants to develop the character, which with the new Sony deal he might be able to, Scarlet Witch, who's also getting a Disney Plus series WandaVision and will be featured in Doctor Strange 2, Mighty Thor played by Natalie Portman, who's confirmed as female Thor in Thor Love and Thunder, Valkyrie, and Spectrum, the older Monica Rambeau who's appearing in WandaVision and also works for S.W.O.R.D. The rumor offers that a Secret Invasion Disney Plus series is being developed and will tie directly into Captain Marvel 2. It's said the Secret Invasion series will explore a group of Skrull refugees hiding out on Earth, who are being pursued by a squadron of Kree sleeper cells led by Yon-Rogg and the remaining members of Starforce. The main character will be Hulkling, a Kree-Skrull hybrid who's taken the identity of Teddy Altman, a normal high school student, and will also cameo in WandaVision. The leaker claims here's where things get interesting. Captain Marvel 2 writer Megan McDonnell, who's also a writer on WandaVision, has pitched the sequel as heavily inspired by Aliens and 2001: A Space Odyssey, as almost a classic horror movie. The leaker then goes on to say, the film will deal with the S.W.O.R.D. base being compromised by a rare alien threat. That threat is the Brood, who are laying eggs on the S.W.O.R.D. base and possessing agents. It turns out that only male operatives can get compromised, which leads to the formation of the A-Force. Carol and the other female heroes of the Marvel Universe must stop the spread of the Brood and their influence across the galaxy. It turns out that the species are operating as parasites and have been secretly conquering planets in the universe. In order to kill them, they must kill the Empress Brood, which means going to their home planet. The potential leaker finished with, the film similar to Ragnarok will take place 95% in space, a complete tonal and visual departure from the original. This sounds amazing. I wasn't really a big fan of the way they did the female scene in Endgame, basically hinting at the A-Force, because it felt forced, and most of them had never met before, but they worked together perfectly because they were all females. However, now that we're getting more information on characters like She-Hulk, Ms. Marvel, Scarlet Witch, Jane Foster, Valkyrie, and possibly Spider-Woman before this movie, although it wouldn't really explain how they all met, or got to the S.W.O.R.D. base in space, team up might make more sense. I also really like how they're planning to do the Secret Invasion story. I was worried that they wouldn't be able to do it because in the MCU the Skrull are supposedly good. But this way makes a lot of sense, and is something new, also introducing the Brood into the MCU. Lastly, Hulkling being the main villain practically confirms that the Young Avengers are coming, because almost all of the characters have been introduced and he was one of the only ones we were missing. So although Captain Marvel 2 is still a few years away, and the plot might change completely, this sounds really cool, makes a lot of sense, and the leak has been deleted, which means that it might not be completely true, but at least could be onto something, or partially right. To help speed things up, I want to give away a Baby Groot Funko Pop when we hit 500 subscribers. I know this isn't a PS4, Xbox, or Switch, but maybe if we keep growing we'll get there eventually. All you have to do to enter is subscribe to the channel, like the video, and leave a comment telling me pretty much anything. Why you liked or disliked the video, who your favorite Marvel, DC, Star Wars, Dragon Ball, or any other franchise character is, what movie, show, or game you're excited for or you want to come out, what character you want to see on the big screen, or basically anything else. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you'll never miss another video. Thanks for watching, and remember to wash your hands and stay safe.